Confidence in oneself. Human potential is the same for all. Your feeling, I am of no value, is wrong. If you have willpower, then you can do anything. You are your own master. The Dalai Lama. Started boxing in 2015 and just fell in love with it. Through boxing, I started to develop confidence, which I didn't know that I didn't have. As a trans person, boxing allowed me to feel more comfortable in my body. And I started to kind of wonder who could also benefit from this. My name is Nola Hansen. My pronouns are they, them. I'm the founder of the Trans Boxing Collective. The Trans Boxing Collective was started in July 2017. If you self-identify as trans or gender non-conforming, you are welcome.
I wanted to exercise, but the gym is really intimidating.
Because I'm trans, I can't just go into any other gym. Who would have issues with me? It was difficult for me to find a gym that made me feel safe and comfortable until I found Trans Boxing Collective.
Many of our participants have shared with us that the idea of going into a boxing gym created a lot of anxiety. But knowing that they were going to be working with a trans-identified trainer gave them more confidence that the person they were working with was going to bring an awareness around things that folks who are not trans-identified wouldn't have awareness around. That's something like as simple as asking a person what their pronouns are.
My name's Liv. My pronouns are they, them. And I've been working with the Trans Boxing Collective for almost a year now. Started boxing a long time ago. Maybe it was like 9 years ago or so. Trained, had a couple fights. I was just in and out of gyms a lot. And then I realized that I really do love training people. It's important for people who maybe don't have a place inside a gym that works on a binary system. A lot of them are just kind of afraid to come into the gym, try something new and box. And I thought it was great that there was a place established where they could come and train.
As a trans person, I've spent most of my life fighting against my body instead of seeing the beauty in it.
Boxing has helped me extend ownership over my body in a way that I wasn't really sure how to.
As well as just a level of self-awareness that I didn't have before.
The Trans Boxing Collective would love to continue to grow. We want to train more trainers so that we can offer more classes. Right now we have 2 trainers, myself and Liv Adler, and we are limited in what we can offer. There are people that have been with the Trans Boxing Collective who have developed into very skilled fighters. They're almost ready to be trainers themselves, but they need more training. It requires more than a once-a-week group class. So we need funding right now because we want to help support folks who want to become trainers with the Trans Boxing Collective. Training trainers is the first step to making this movement global, because the dream is that there's somebody in California, somebody in Cuba, somebody in Singapore running a trans boxing class of their own. And the only way that that's going to happen is by training trainers to do this work.